Okay, so your transparency mode on your iPhone isn't working correctly, correct? All right, well, I'm going to help you fix it, but let's just change this up.
Transparency mode just doesn't work. It kicks off. So I found a workaround. I'm bringing you here. Obviously, my AirPods are named appropriately, wet sausages. Let's take a look inside. So I have it currently toggled on, but it doesn't matter. It's not working. Just to show you the process of how you set it up in the first place. Accessibility. Then you're going to find the iPhone audio and visual settings. You're going to make sure your headphone accommodations are turned on. As you can see, mine are, but inside of it, the toggle off, it already kicked off. It's kicked off a million times. I'm not going to bother kicking it back on because it's going to kick off. So even though it shows transparency mode on the front screen or that first screen, it doesn't matter. It's off. In order to do a workaround for transparency mode, we have to be deaf. Turn this device into a hearing aid. I would recommend choosing the options, if I were you, that best suit the hearing aid, that you don't have allergies, you haven't been in a loud environment, and you're 18 or older, because who knows, they probably ban children from taking hearing tests. But if you are a child, don't listen to anything I'm saying. This part's pretty important. You have to be in a noise-free zone because it'll stop the hearing test from working. And I've had to readjust my AirPods to make them more snug a few times, because if they're not snug and put in there, it's not going to work. Now, a lot of what you're going to see is fast forwarded a bit because this process takes a little bit longer and I don't want to make the video all that long. This is the most important part, the tones that will be played. At this point, you're hearing, I think, 4 to 5 different sounds at different levels. You're not going to click that screen. You are not going to recognize the tones. You're going to save the results. You're not going to take the test again. You're going to read the printout that you have profound hearing loss. You're not going to take this lightly because obviously people need this for real in real life, but transparency mode kicking off leaves us with no choice. Then you're going to move through the steps to create the hearing aid. Then you're going to turn it on. I haven't quite figured out the toggle between hearing aid and other modes. I haven't really tried because I've really only used transparency mode for the most part. I like the amplification. I like hearing sounds around me. I like hearing better. You now have bypassed the need for transparency mode. So once your hearing aid is on, it acts like transparency mode, pretty much exactly like it. And no matter whether you click transparency mode on or off, as long as the hearing aid mode is activated, you don't need transparency, so it doesn't matter. So that's the current workaround. I don't think Apple has fixed this issue since I've made this video today, and it's an issue a lot of us are experiencing. So I hope this helps. Do this at your own risk. I don't want you to become deaf on my account. It's my own problem if I become deaf. But at least now I have my transparency mode back.